Assalamu alaikum students, I am your English teacher. Today we will read the unit of New Oxford Modern English, page number 47. Now first of all, read the date on the top of the page, which is 16 of September 2020. Okay, we will resume our reading as we are reading unit number 6, Careful Hans. So from here we have to start our reading. The next week, Hans took the puppy to his grandmother's house. After tea, his grandmother gave him a piece of meat. Hans tied the meat with a string and dragged it along behind him. Now what happened? The next week, again Hans visited his grandmother and he took the puppy with him. Now what happened? Grandmother gave him a piece of meat. Now he should have put it in his hand or on his head by wrapping in the paper, but what he did, he put it in the tray and drag it with the string. And what will happen, we will come to know after reading further. The puppy followed Hans, nibbling the meat, nibbling to bite something by taking small bites, to eat something by taking small bites. Now what happened? When Hans got home, he had no meat. Why he had no meat? Because Hans is going home by pulling the string, and the puppy, which is following the Hans, it is eating the meat by taking small bites. Now what happened? When he reached home, the meat was finished because the puppy had eaten all of the meat. You should have put it in a piece of paper and put the packet on your head, said his mother. Now what happened? His mother is again angry on him. Why? Because he didn't use his senses. He should have put the meat in a paper or in a packet and put it on his head, so that it should be safe from puppy. The next week Hans' grandmother gave him butter. Hans wrapped the butter in some paper and put the packet on his head. When he reached home, his mother looked at him and cried out, "What is all that yellow stuff on your head and back?" The butter had melted in the sun. Now what happened? Next week, when Hans visited his grandmother, she gave him butter, and he wrapped the butter in the packet and put it on his head. Now what will happen? The butter is melted in the sun and it spread on his all of the head and back. So his mother is again angry and calling him, "You are a foolish boy," said his mother. So this is all the story about the Careful Hans. So here we have to revise the concept of preposition, the words we use to show the position of one noun to another noun. Those words which are used to show the position of one noun to another noun are called prepositions. For example, near, behind, across, in, on, under. This is your story. Do reading carefully.